Oh no, that's a stab wound. Oh, dude, this is amazing. Generic intro into that goes Moo here, back with another episode of My Hero Academia. Today we're doing Season 7, Episode 20, which I believe is the penultimate episode for Season 7, which is going to be the penultimate season for My Hero Academia, I believe. I believe we're going to get Season 8 at some point in 2025. Also, we're going to get the first Demon Slayer movie or not the first Demon Slayer movie, but I guess the first one for the final set of arcs in 2025. That's all we know of so far. I haven't seen a trailer or anything, but that was based off the comments of the last video. Would you want to check out my reaction to that? I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, in a place on my channel with all of my other My Hero Academia reactions. Go in a chronological order if you want to binge watch through all of them. I've been getting a lot of suggestions for what my next anime should be. This one's called A Girl's Ego, which is going to be the Toga episode. Last one was the Toya and or Dabi and Todoroki family episode, which that episode was heavy. This episode is also going to be heavy, and All Might, it didn't get buffed, they just got zoomed in and he smiled. So I guess I just thought he got buffed and that's why he was grinning like that. I don't know how he's gonna face off with All For One, or maybe just gonna stall. I don't really know. Shout out to the patrons. The channel would not exist if it was not for the patrons, so shout out to them. They get all the videos a day early. It allows this channel to exist. I do read all your comments whether you're a patron or not, whether subscribe or not, but I hope you are subscribed. But let's go ahead and jump to episode 20, aka A Girl's Ego. You know what? I hope good things happen to Toga. I like Toga. Ooh, there was almost an echo there. I hope good things happen to Toga. I like Toga. Of course I do. That makes sense, actually.
I'll let you in on a little secret.
Also, Shoto defused this bomb.
The world turns on its head. No!
Yeah.
My origin.
Also, if anything's ever quiet, it's because of copyright. I can't do anything about it.
Simple.
Headphones help with that, by the way.
If only I'd been able to face them earlier. There's still things I want to argue with them about. Stuff I want to say.
W, you should have died a long time ago. You've been running on hate for a long time. Yeah, that fireball would have been real bad. Apparently, it'd be comparable to the Sar Bomba, which is, like, I think the biggest man-made detonation of all time. Wait, what was a bigger explosion? Sar Bomba, or was it Mount St. Helens? That's another one that was big. Because, like, they talk about, like, loud sounds. Like, what are, like, the loudest sounds ever? What about Vesuvius? Wasn't Vesuvius a really big deal? I feel like they've estimated how loud Vesuvius was. Because, obviously, we didn't have technology back then when Mount Vesuvius went off. But, I think the Sar Bomb and Mount St. Helens are two of the loudest things that has ever happened in recorded human history. I think also Mount Vesuvius is up there as well. Or maybe Mount Vesuvius wasn't that big of a deal? Or something, right? Or maybe Mount Vesuvius was just a big deal because of what it did to Pompeii. But it was also, I don't know, it might have been. I'm not sure. There's a whole lot of explosions that have happened. All I know is that explosion would be a lot bigger than, you know, Nagasaki and Hiroshima. But I'm excited to see what happens to Toga. Hopefully Toga gets a happy ending. You know, hopefully Toga realizes her feelings and becomes a good guy. Maybe. I don't know. I just like Toga. I want good things to happen. Like, I don't think Toga is inherently bad. I feel like she's kind of like, the world has treated her a certain way and it's made her who she is today. She didn't respond to things the right way, but it's all she's known.
Or crying, tomorrow will come just the same. In which case, we should laugh, don't you think? Why live if we can't have fun?
Toya, were you able to laugh?
I mean, he was laughing hysterically. Oh, Jiro. Oh. So Toga's winning. Toga's won. We completely missed her winning all of this. A girl's ego. Let's see what her ego is. Also, how much time has passed?
I'll annihilate every last hero!
Dude,
There's no end!
we are absolutely gonna have a massive cliffhanger for the end of the season.
Crap. Truth was the only thing slowing
Because we
them
have
down.
Toga going on. We also have Kirigiri, All for One, and Shigaraki. All happening right now. Still need to get wrapped up.
Twice and is using his quirk to multiply herself. Her power, Transform, has a time limit that's determined by how much of a person's blood she ingests.
Yeah, she's on a time
The
limit.
heroes have no way of estimating how long she can maintain her current form.
Well,
Of course, that's not their biggest problem. If the doubles can't be contained, their overwhelming
they're just gonna
numbers
spread
will
everywhere.
quickly trample the surrounding areas. Japan and its heroes could
Oh,
drown in
Ida.
a sea of Toga's duplicates.
Hawks without a quirk. He's protecting Tokoyami. Where's Mineta at? Oh, that's not good.
Toya,
Come on,
what
Toga.
happened to you?
He's
Are
dead.
you still alive?
No.
Or are you leaving me too?
Yeah. Hey, when you have friends like this, it's gonna do that.
Gravity spacewalk!
Zero gravity spacewalk?
Himiko
What the-
Toga! I know I only met you last summer!
Was it really last summer?
You've made me change the way I think! I told you, you're way too late.
No.
Sorry about
Wait,
that.
is this the...
I saw you back there!
This is a breakup?
Not another word! You were crying! I bet it's because you couldn't become twice completely! You don't have his full power!
Yeah.
The copies of Shigaraki and the others seem quirkless because she doesn't have enough affection for them.
Sue's logic makes sense based on our past experience.
Yep.
And after seeing him,
Because she could use hers.
I get a fuller picture.
I'll annihilate every last hero!
The issue is you have murderous
She's-
intent in your heart, and it's counteracting whatever affection you feel.
Oh, you're just gonna tell her that? You're gonna crack the code for her?
I'll make you stop talking, Uchaka Uraraka!
Also, wait, is she wearing off the
You know
duplication?
anything about me?
She gonna hold Sue hostage? Oh no.
Ruffy, no!
I was injured on the island, and now I can't hold my own.
Yeah, well, I mean, all of them are.
Like you
They're
grew
all
up wanting
losing.
for nothing. You seemed normal because you played by the rules. You have no idea what an easy life you have.
Yep, like I said, she is a product of how people have treated her. Oh, the bird.
You killed a bird and drank its blood?
Smiling the whole
It's,
time.
yeah, I mean,
No, it fell in the garden. I didn't hurt it, I swear.
wait, did she actually? Why did they just assume that she did that unless they caught her?
Let's correct this abnormal behavior and make you a nice girl.
How about let's not?
Your daughter will be fine.
No, she
Slight
won't.
Aversion is often seen in kids with strong quirks. It's a common byproduct of our society. We'll straighten her out, though.
No, you won't.
You're
Just
too
gonna make things
adorable.
worse.
Who's a good boy?
Ooh, the doggo.
Himiko, why is your face so scary?
Why is your face so scary? What's wrong with her face?
You look like a deviant.
She
What?
never wants to talk about weird stuff.
Why can't you be normal? Why can't
She's
you just
kind of
be
normal.
a regular girl?
Himiko! They said you drank your friend's blood?
I didn't hurt her. She was bleeding, and I was trying to stop it.
Were you? Then why'd you drink it?
Don't you want a decent life?
Mommy, Daddy.
Oh no.
Get it. Do all people have to lie? Does everybody have to pretend they don't like what they like? Why
Oh,
can't someone
yeah.
accept blood if it makes them feel good?
Oh, that's actually a very good point, actually.
Monster! A mistake!
Big,
Rotten
a mistake.
Your heart is something inhuman.
Actually, no, that does make a lot of sense. That actually does make a lot of sense why I like Toga.
Ignore your desires. Suppress
Yeah,
them.
no, that actually
Hide
checks.
Truth.
Yeah.
You put on a mask and became someone else.
Oh, whoa. Oh, hi, Jiro. Wait. Oh, but is that Takumi Wood?
No, that's not your friend!
Oh,
It's Toga!
how did you know?
One of
And now she's Sue.
Her clones have been drinking the blood of our injured!
What?
heroes.
Oh no, there's way too many of them.
If we're gonna fight against
She can
numbers
hear
like
all of
these,
them.
we need a coordinated effort that's swift and precise.
Or run away.
We can't allow ourselves to be scattered or tricked, or the mission's a failure.
Well, it's the first time we're seeing Takumi Woods like this.
Do it now! We'll have no way of beating them.
Unless Kirigiri comes into the clutch and just sends them all to the bottom of the ocean.
Annihilate. Hold on. Please hear me out. Before now.
Do you think they're gonna go crazy? Like, wait, am I actually the real one?
Always. I thought that made me a hero. And I figured that if
Oh,
someone
dude,
broke
that
the rules,
face!
it made them a villain. But look.
The angry Sue face. How's that not a
My friend
meme?
isn't worrying about any of that. And she's not trying to fight you. She's only asking to talk to you. I think
That's true.
way more difficult than you trying to kill us or us trying to capture you. It takes more strength.
Huh?
That's why, even though she's a little late, can you have one honest conversation with her?
Oh.
I'm begging you. Listen to us.
So, is that's the actual Toga. But is Toga hearing this? What is that face? Oh no, that's a stab wound. That's not gonna be good. Oh, dude, if Itadori loses to Uraka and Bakugo, I mean, he's not gonna lose Bakugo. That's just not. They haven't talked about him at all, which means he's definitely gonna be back and probably save the day.
The joy and blessings you people talk about are nowhere to be found in my life. The last thing I want.
Why does she want to save a
is
world
for
that
you
rejected
to
her?
pity me based on the rules that you made up.
By the way, Toga, it's been a minute. Have you picked a villain name yet?
Oh yeah. You and the
Oh,
boss
yeah.
are the only two without them. You got any ideas?
Pick an alias! She doesn't need one.
Nah, I'm good.
A stage name adds prestige.
Oh no.
Vampirus Carmilla.
Or Choo-Choo!
What?
No, Pikachu!
Pikachu? Why
What's the
Pikachu?
point? Quirk registration made names like that irrelevant. You're all pandering to the masses.
Bold words from quote-unquote Dobby. I still don't know what your real name is.
That would give it away.
There was practically no difference between heroes and villains. Some people think codenames are just a way of labeling a person or thing humanity didn't understand yet.
Well,
Eventually,
yeah.
times began to change and people started using them to hide their real identities.
Yep.
Well, it started out as a disguise to help people survive. Ended up being aliases like you'd find in comics. One theory even says codenames turn the world into a comic book.
Well, this world it definitely did.
Some of them are cool, but I have no need for one.
Yeah, Shigaraki's a pretty good name. Blushing? Why? Because somebody accepts her
Exactly why I
and
joined
agrees
you.
with her? Yeah.
Life is too hard.
Someone.
I'll do what I want. As my authentic self, Himiko Toga.
Yep.
Don't you dare pity me! It's not pity I feel. Honest.
Oh God!
She
I didn't
got
even
me.
stabbed.
So I'm floating.
Uh,
Whatever.
nice.
Doesn't matter. You always act like
They're
you're
both floating.
so nice. But you want to cage me and sentence me to death.
No.
Or would you rather kill me right here?
No, I don't think she wants that at
and
all.
Murder Jean. This is a winner
Jean was
lose
killing
life or
people.
death scenario. The only way I survive is by winning.
I think it's wearing off. I think she's stalling for time now.
I guess that's the truth for both of us, isn't it?
Oh.
If it's not pity talking, it must be your ego.
A girl's ego is the name of the
One
episode.
us die,
One of us?
and you're bleeding out, hero.
Oh.
Besides, I've got the numbers advantage.
Yeah, you could say that. Isn't like dead man's parade or whatever? What are the Twices doing? Are they just trying to stampede everybody? I guess that's what they're trying to do. They're not like attacking or anything. They're just moving like a colony of ants. You should probably try running away, Hux, but you probably can't.
This can't be possible.
And this is why they had to kill Jean.
Until eventually nobody has control of them. That's what we're seeing. This is the Quirk Doomsday Theory. It's happening here.
Is this really it?
For years, people have debated if it's real or not. But today, The world will be forever changed.
I mean, I
Thanks to
guess,
the emotions
yeah.
of one girl.
Yeah, all because of Toga. What is she gonna... There's a lot of them. You can't possibly push them all to the side.
Loaded some clones, but I didn't take damage.
I know.
Oh, she's not doing good.
That's because zero gravity helps others. I never want to use it to cause anybody harm.
Ooh. Toga doesn't like that.
You're happy? I would never feel good about hurting another person.
That is true. She's not coughing up blood. I guess she's
Not
just
keep
nauseous.
talking. It must be your ego.
Pushing her quirk to her limit. Everybody's pushing their quirks to their limits.
Earlier. I know you've killed people intentionally.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not a fact I can simply ignore. Still, seeing your face makes me think that there might have been a reason you had to do such terrible things. On that day, when the world turned upside down, you had a look of such unbearable sadness when we spoke.
Yeah.
You're the one who looks
The
sad,
emotions.
because I was too. I'm trying to explain that to you. When we first met, I was scared of you. I didn't understand how a person could smile while doing such terrible things. I thought it meant
She was
you
more
liked
than
being
smiling.
awful to people around you.
But she doesn't like being awful to people.
You'll live as Himiko Toga? Cool. Kill as many people as you like. Become
But-
whatever kind of person you want to be.
Is Jean really the role model we need right now?
Damn it! Why won't you die already? I know I pushed you away before, and that this world might not be a comfortable place for you to live in.
Your ego.
No.
I get
Why
it
would you
now.
talk about egos? Like, it's not
You
that
should know.
thing that she could talk her way out of this.
There's a lot of
Instead of
happy
fight.
faces in my life, so when I say this, you can trust me.
Oh, they are about the same age, aren't they? I think Toga's a little bit older.
Well, I've liked you since I first saw you.
Mmm.
The smile you had when you said you liked someone was so pure, perfect. Honestly,
Oh,
I'm
dude.
gonna be incredibly jealous.
Oh,
Look like a demon.
dude, this is amazing.
And I never saw that beautiful smile on your face.
This is amazing. I love this episode. The voice acting is phenomenal as well. And it's very, like, real feeling. Also, she's literally picking up the entire army.
Didn't go away, and you've done things that I'll never accept.
I guess they're all connected, so.
Somewhere inside, you still feel like having a chat, even a little bit. Then I'll give you as much blood as you want, because I still want to talk about love with you. Amy, go!
This is a very interesting way to have a... What? Because she cares about her
Even though Uraraka didn't
when the rest of the world hasn't.
her power spread.
It's just the wrong people cared about her first. She's picking up an entire army of Twices. A helicopter needs to get out of the air in danger. They need to get altitude. They need to go.
Did that girl do this by herself?
What? The whole parade's floating.
Yeah.
No problem. All I have to do is make more doubles.
In the air. They're also affected because they're touching you.
Me
What,
too?
is that always been like that?
It's like what happened that day. When I almost died.
Yep.
Gotcha, Tiger. Thank you. Are you the real you?
I think
If
so.
I were a fake, these wounds would have turned me to goop.
Oh, are you that beat up?
Couldn't float more than about 3 tons of material max.
Well,
These
it
kids
changed.
are something else. They've grown so much since our
Like I
training camp.
said, they're either gonna win or it's not gonna be their problem anymore.
My body is going cold.
Is she losing that much blood?
What matters is that at this moment, I want to reach out to touch you.
To-
and this
to touch
sadness
you.
that scarred your heart.
You need medical attention. Also, where are all of these going?
My family is poor, and my parents always look depressed.
Did it have a
Down by the
construction
prison.
company?
I wanted to become a hero for them, so that they'd be able to live happier, easier lives. But then, as I got older, I
Yeah.
started to realize that there's more to the world than people need a
That's so true.
Then I fell in love with Izuku Midoriya.
Oh, she's admitting it.
Now I want to stop you. That's the person I am. That's why I'm here facing you on the battlefield today.
She just straight up admitted it to herself for the first time.
What's on your mind?
Oh, dude, just talk to me. Oh, this is so...
Your fears. Everything.
The amount of times... The amount of times I've had similar conversations with people is insane. Oh. Oh, no. That is kind of crazy looking.
I fall in love too easily. With animals, with villains, with heroes too. Boys and girls, anything alive. Because all of them have such lovely blood flowing through them.
Okay, that's an interesting thing to like about somebody.
Everyone told me I shouldn't smile. It made me so envious.
Just let her talk.
Reminded me of this cute
Don't interrupt
boy
her.
I used to like in school. His name was Saito.
Saito? What? He kind of looks like Deku.
I couldn't ask him if I could suck his blood. If I did, he'd say I was a monster like the others.
That's true.
And then he wouldn't think I was cute in a million years. He'd lecture me just like you and Izuku. He'd tell me I wasn't acting the way I was supposed to. That's why I joined the League of Villains.
Drop the knife.
It was the only place I could live and love how I wanted to.
Oh, he went for the hug instead.
You were sending me signs this entire time. But it took me so long to realize.
Oh.
My time is up. Jean's blood is leaving me.
And no more twice.
It's disappearing.
Close. Yeah, Jean's actually gone now. She's letting go of, you know, her friend. Lover? I'm not sure. I don't know if she ever loved him in that kind of way.
You know, if I'm being honest, I also think it's amazing when someone works so hard they end up getting bruised. I know I can't take the place of the League of Villains, but I thought I needed to tell you how special your smile is.
I love Izuku.
Well,
And Ochako.
I never understood what her, like, emotions were. Like, why does she love... Is it because they're good people? Yes.
Cutest
Oh.
in the world.
Why did people say that her face was, like, scary or something? Oh, dude, I wish this episode never ended. This is incredible. Oh, I love this. I love this. Yeah, no, this is better than last episode. Last episode, like, I guess it's different for everybody. I relate more with this episode than I do with the last one, just based off of, you know, but if somebody has a family similar to the Todoroki family, or not necessarily similar, but like has experienced similar dynamics, they might think last episode better. I definitely enjoyed this episode a lot more because I relate to this episode really, really well. This was phenomenal. Next episode has to be a crazy cliffhanger. We're gonna have All Might versus All for One, and then they're probably gonna have to have a fight, and then one of them is going to meet up with Shigaraki and Deku, and that's going to be the end of it. At this point, I don't feel like we're going to see Kurogiri and, you know, Aizawa and President Mike. I don't think we're going to get a wrap up on that in this season at this point, unless next episode is going to be all over the place. This episode was solely Toga versus Uraraka, and Uraraka. So I'm glad to see Toga didn't die. Hopefully Uraraka does not die. I mean, Bakugo literally is dead and being revived for like the last 7 episodes. So I don't know what's to come in the future. There's one more episode to go. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope to see you there. Patrons got all the videos there early. I hope you're subscribed. But until next video, take care and keep the music.
We were playing as soldiers, make looking so